Hello everyone, welcome to New Wave Coaching Classes for Mathematics. This is your host Jatin. A special thanks to all those who are watching my videos and giving me a like, and special thanks to those who have also subscribed to my channel. If not, please subscribe to my channel. And one thing more for the viewers who don't like my videos, they show me this thing, just write in the comment section what is wrong so that I can improve on my videos, right? So with this, we start today's topic regarding the coordinate geometry, as we were discussing in the previous lectures. Today, we are going to discuss about the section formula. In the previous lectures, we have discussed about distance formula. Today, we are going to discuss about section formula. Let's understand what is a section formula first. A section formula is basically used or designed to find the coordinates of a point which divides a line joining 2 points in some ratio, right? I repeat again, section formula is basically used to find the coordinates of that point which divides a line joining 2 points in some ratio, right? So we'll not go in the derivation directly, we'll just talk about the formula, the relations, or we can say how to find the coordinates of the middle point or the point which divides the line in the some ratio, right? So let's see now. So here I have written, if Pxy is a point dividing the line AB in the ratio m:n, where A is x1, y1 and B is x2, y2, then, see, understand this thing, I have a point A, I have a point B. So this is the point A, x1, y1, and this is the point B, x2, y2. Now, we have a point in the middle, that is the line joining AB, a point P, coordinates with x and y, and it divides this line in the ratio m:n. Now what does this mean actually? This means that AP upon BP is m/n. This is the actual meaning of this ratio, right? Now how we find the coordinates of P? Let's see. Now to find the coordinates of To find the x coordinate of P, what we have to do? We just write the relation mx2 plus nx1 upon m plus n. So this m gets multiplied this side and this n gets multiplied this side, right? And same way, the y coordinate of this P can be found by using this relation. That is my2 plus ny1 upon m plus n, right? So this is actually called the section formula. Now we have a very special case also in this section formula, that is also called the midpoint formula. Now what does the midpoint mean actually here? Now midpoint means that the P point is exactly at the center of A and B. If P is at exactly center of A and B, that means if P is the midpoint of AB, then what we have? Then we have that AP will be equal to BP. Right? And this means that the ratio AP by BP will be equal to 1 by 1, or that is equal to 1:1. Now, if we compare this thing with this, now it means the value of m is also 1 and the value of n is also 1. And if I substitute the value of m and n here, I get the coordinate of P, the x coordinate of P as x2 plus x1 upon 2. See how if I put 1 here, 1 into x2 is x2, 1 into x1 is x1, and in the denominator 1 plus 1 becomes 2. Similarly, the coordinates of y would be y2 plus y1 upon 2. right? So this is also called a midpoint formula. Thirdly, there is one more thing. In case if we have to find the ratio, suppose the ratio is not given in the question and we have to find the ratio from this. So what we suppose in that case, the ratio can be taken as K/1. Although you can do it with m and n also, there is no harm, that can be done, but to make it simple, right, we take it as K/1, right? So let's start some of the questions of exercise 7.2 now, right? Now if we see the first question of exercise 7.2, we have to find the coordinates of the point which divides the line -1, 7 and 4, -3 in the ratio 2:3. So now in this question I have to find the coordinates of the point. Coordinates of the point. Something like this. This is exercise 7.2. Question number 1. What we have to find? Coordinates of the point. Now the points are, say, A -1, 7, and the other point we take it as B, and the coordinates are 4, -3. So we suppose let Px, y divides AB in ratio 2:3, right? Now, if I draw a line, suppose A is here, -1, 7, and B is 4, -3. I take P in the middle, Px, y, and the ratio by which it divides the line is 2:3. Now, if I have to find the coordinates of x of the P, basically the x coordinate and y coordinates of P, what I will do, this 2 gets multiplied here and 3 gets multiplied here. So now the relation is x is equal to mx2 plus nx1 upon m plus n. Now here m is 2, n is 3. This is x1, y1, this is x2, y2. If you don't remember or you get confused, you can just write in small x1, y1 below the coordinates also, right? So m is this, n is this. So I multiply m this side. So this is 2 into 4 plus 3 into -1 upon 2 plus 3. So this is 8 -3 upon 5. Therefore, x equals to 5 by 5. It means that is 1. Similarly, if I have to find the y coordinate, so I write the same relation my2 plus ny1 upon m plus n. Substituting the value, this is 2 into -3 plus 3 into 7 upon 2 plus 3. Now we multiply this, so we get it as -6 plus 21 upon 5. So we say y is 15 by 5 and we get the value of y as 3. So therefore the coordinates of P are 1, 3. So this is how we can use, this was actually the question with the direct question was there, right? Let's see the next question now. Now in question number 2, it's given, find the coordinates of the point of trisection of line segment joining 4, -1 and -2, -3. Now what does trisection means? Basically trisection means if we take the point A and B, if we may join the line AB, the coordinates of A is 4, -1 and the coordinates of B are -2, -3. Now trisection basically means that there are 2 points which are dividing the line joining AB in 3 equal parts. Here this AP, PQ and BQ, they all are equal. So we have a trisection. So 1 section, 2 section and 3 section. That means trisection. Now what we have to do, we have to find the coordinates of P also and we have to find the coordinates of Q also. So first of all, we will find the coordinates of P. Now, if we have to find the coordinates, we should know the ratio also. So first, before finding the coordinates of P, we will find the ratio. Now, we know P divides AB in the ratio AP is to BP. Now, this is P. On one side we have AP and on the other side we have the complete BP. Now, the ratio would be equal to AP. This will be AP upon BP. Now, as I said, this AP, this PQ and this BQ, they all are equal. It means this BP is double of this. If suppose AP is 1, this is also 1, this is also 1. So it means the BP becomes 2. So this means that we can write BP as 2AP because all the three are equal. So we can write it as AP upon 2AP and that is 1 by 2. It means the P divides AB in the ratio 1:2. Now let's find the coordinates of P now. We have the relation x is equal to mx2 plus nx1 upon m plus n. Now this is P, this one gets multiplied this side and this 2 gets multiplied on this side. So we have 1 into -2 plus 2 into 4 upon 1 plus 2, right? So that will be equal to, now 1 into -2 is -2, 2 into 4 is 8 upon 3. So that is, we get the coordinate of, x coordinate of P as 2. Similarly, we can find the y coordinate of P also. Relation my2 plus ny1 upon m plus n. Again we substitute the value, m is 1, y2 is on this side, this is -3, then n is 2 and y1 is on the left side, that is -1. So we have 1 into -3 plus 2 into -1, we get it as -3 minus 2 upon, that was 1 plus 2, we get it as 3. So finally we get the coordinates of y, the value of y as -5 by 3. So we have the coordinates of P as 2, -5 by 3, right? Similarly, we can find the coordinates of the other point, that is Q. As we have found the ratio by which P divides AB, same way we can find the ratio by which Q divides AB. Now Q divides AB in the ratio AQ is to BQ. As BP was double of this AP, similarly this AQ is again double of BQ. So we can write AQ as 2BQ equals to 2 by 1 and the ratio will be 2:1. We'll again substitute the value. Now this is 2:1 here. Right? Now this 2 gets multiplied this side and this 1 will be getting multiplied on this side. So we have 2 into -2, that is mx2 into nx1. So m is 2 here. So 2 into -2 plus 1 into 4 upon 2 plus 1. And in the numerator we get it as 0 because -4 plus 4 is 0. Same way the coordinate of y, that is 2 into -3 plus 1 to -1 upon 2 plus 1. We get it as -7 by 3. Therefore, coordinates of Q are 0, -7 by 3. So this was the second question. The third question can be done by yourself. You can find the ratios and then you can find the whatever the thing they have asked. We go to the fourth question. It's given, find the ratio in which the line segment joining the points is divided by -1 by 6. Now, what we have to do in the fourth question? In the fourth question, it's given that there are 2 points. There is A, -3, 10. And there is B. The coordinates of B are 6, -8. And what we have? There is a point P with the coordinates -1, 6. We have to find in what ratio this P divides AB. So what we suppose? We can suppose let P divides AB in the ratio K:1, right? So we suppose that P divides AB in the ratio K:1. So how we'll proceed now? We will use the relation of finding the coordinates as mx2 plus nx1 upon m plus n. We will use that relation to find the value of k, because k here actually is the complete ratio m by n. How we get this k? I'll just explain you. If I take the ratio m is to n, this thing, and I divide both of these by n, I will be having something like this. Now this m by n I can suppose it as x and is to 1. So this is the reason to make we can say simple. We take the ratio k is to 1. So whatever is the value of k, that will be the final answer. That will be the ratio, right? So let's proceed now. Now we can see, since we have to find the ratio, you can either take the relation for the to find the x coordinate of the this one or the y coordinates. It's your choice. In both cases, we'll get the same answer, right? So I will take with the x. So we have the relation x is equal to mx2 plus nx1 upon m plus n, right? So we substitute the values. Now here, if we compare with the ratio, we can take m as k and n as 1. So now what is x? X is basically the coordinate of x, coordinate of p. So we have this minus 1 equals to, now m is k into x2, this is this side. I write the ratio here, k is to 1. So this is 6 plus 1, n is 1, into minus 3 upon k plus 1. Right? Now we cross multiply this k plus 1 on the left side. This becomes minus k minus 1 equal to 6k minus 3. We shift the 6k on the left side, minus 1 on the right side. So we have minus k minus 6k equals to minus 3 plus 1. So we have minus 7k equals to minus 2, minus get cancelled. The value of k comes out to be 2 is to 7. So P divides AB in the ratio 2 is to 7. Right, so this is the way. Now let's see the next question. Now in the next question there is a little bit modification. In this question, the point was given to us, so it was our choice. We can take either x coordinate or y coordinate to find the ratio. But in the next question, what they have given to us, they have given find the ratio in which the line segment joining A and B is divided by x-axis. Now, suppose I have 2 points. I'll just take a rough idea to draw the diagram. So suppose, somewhere in the center. So I suppose take this point. This is the line. Now, this is the point actually. Now, this is the point where this line is intersected by the x-axis. And I have to tell in what ratio the x-axis is dividing the line joining the 2 points, right? So, I will have to take this point. I will have to take the coordinates of this point. And if the coordinates of any point on the x-axis is taken as x, 0. It means the y coordinate or the ordinate of that point is 0. Using this, we can find the ratio. Now, how we will find the ratio? Let's see now. Now, what is given to me is given, we suppose let the point on x-axis be px, 0. Right? And we say px, 0 divides, the 2 coordinates are given to us as a1, minus 1. So a divides line joining a minus 1, 5 and b minus 4, 5 in the ratio k is to 1. Now, as in the previous question we see, we have the choice. We can use either of the two for the x or the y. But in this case, I don't have a choice because the x coordinate is not given to me. So I will have to proceed using the y coordinate. Now here, I write y equals to mx2 plus nx1 upon m plus n. Now the y coordinates, the y coordinate of p is 0. So I write it as 0 equals to, now my m is k, the value of m is k, I substitute k, into x2 will be this minus 4 plus 1 into, this is, sorry, I got a mistake, I just written the coordinates of x. This is y equals to my2 plus ny1 upon m plus n. Now this is 0 is equal to k into 5 plus 1 into 5 upon k plus 1. Now if we cross multiply k plus 1 this side, I get it as 0 equals to, I have this as 5k plus 5, right? There is one more slight mistake. The coordinates of A are here 1 comma minus 5. So this will be minus 5. I apologize for that. So the coordinates of A is 1 comma minus 5. So that is why y2 will be 5 and y1 will be minus 5. I hope it's correct now. This is y2, this is y1. Alright, so this will be something like this. Right, now what we do, we just take these 5k on the left side. This is minus 5k is equal to minus 5. This minus cancels, and what we get, k equals to 1 by 1, or therefore the ratio is minus to 1. So right, dear friends, so this was all from my side. I hope you understood everything and not just try to watch the video again. Make sure to subscribe to my channel, right? So this is your host taking leave, signing off. Goodbye and take care.